Now, if you look at this situation, are you really helping this situation at all? Are you making an impact? And the answer is yes, absolutely. Hey guys, s.k.y here for s.k.y. Thank you for joining us for today's topic. Have you ever helped someone so much, someone you care about, you just don't want to see them so down, and you put your blood, sweat, and tears into it, but by the end of the situation, nothing's changed. It's still the same, and you're like, did I even make an impact? Did I just waste my effort and time? But before we get into this, if you're new, thank you for joining us today. Go ahead, click that subscribe, smash that notification bell, and especially like and comment below so it feeds the algorithm. All right, so we all know this situation. We've all been through it. Someone you really care about is going through a really difficult time in their life. And you sit there looking at them, you're like, I can't let them be like this. And you help them, you support them, you give them money, or you give them emotional support. You just pour so much of yourself into it, but by the end of it, the situation's still the same, and you're wondering, what was the point? What did I even do? Did I just waste my time and effort?
I am out here for you.
But what I want to tell you today is something really powerful, and I want you to think about this analogy, okay? When life is normal, what's it like? It's like walking on a path that is flat. And when it's a flat path, it's easy. When it's paved, it's easy, right? When you trip, you only trip there, you get back up, you keep moving. When you're tired, you sit down or you lie down to sleep for a bit, you get back up and you move on, and everything is fine. But what happens when life is difficult? What's it like? The path is no longer flat. All of a sudden, you're on a hill. And every step becomes harder. You need to put more energy in just to get a little bit higher. Just to stay in the same spot. Imagine you're on this hill and you want to stay here. Just to stay there, you have to put energy in just to stay. Because once you let go of all your energy, what happens? You tumble down the hill. If you want to lie down, you tumble down the hill, and it gets worse and worse and worse. So what do? We see our friends in the situation. We're like, gosh, I care about this person too much. I gotta help them. So what happens is you need to get on the hill. And you're like, what? Why? What do you mean you get on the hill? Guys, haven't you had it when you're going to help someone in a bad situation? You help them. You have to talk to the people they're fighting with, talk to their families. You have to encourage them, put lots of energy in. You take them out to eat just to make sure they're doing okay. You get on the hill with them. And you're putting in all this energy and you start hearing all the bad stuff, and it affects your heart and your mind. It really does. But because you have the energy and the power, you're able to stand firm. But not only are you standing firm here, what do you need to do? On top of the energy you yourself have to solve all these issues, you also have to hold this person you care about. You have to hold them in that position. Because they don't have enough energy. They're ready to fall back, but you're holding them. And you're holding your weight plus their weight. And it's all this energy being used. Now, if you look at this situation, are you really helping this situation at all? Are you making an impact? And the answer is yes, absolutely. Because if you let go of this person you care about, what happens to them? They tumble down the hill, and we don't know how far they'll go. The reason we went to help this person we care about, because we see them tumbling. And we want to help them so they don't hit rock bottom. They don't hit a place that is so dangerous, or a place that you never want to see your friends in, or the person you care about. So what you do is you sacrifice, you get on the hill with them, and you hold them up so they don't tumble down. What have you done? What impact have you done? Just the fact that you held them in that position, that is a huge impact, because they didn't fall down any further. If you didn't do it, where would they be? They'd be in a worse place, and you'd be like, I should have helped them. But if you put all that energy in and they stay in the same spot, just that alone has helped that person you cared about that much more. The reason I thought about this is because someone was asking me a question when I was at church. And they're talking about 2020, and they're like, hey, 2020 was so hard. And of course, at church, they said, I don't think God really helped me, because I still lost my job. And I still went through some difficult times. I feel like God wasn't there. He didn't really care about me. And I told him the same thing. God helping you was the exact same thing. Just to keep you in place of where you are right now. Do you know how much more energy and how much more God helped you just to keep you there? And that's why we still have to be thankful. Even when someone is helping us, if the situation hasn't really completely changed, but just the fact you're in the same spot as you were before, you have to be thankful to those people that helped you. Right? Those that want to be thankful to God, be thankful to God, to the friends that helped you, to the family that helped you. Just the fact you didn't tumble down anymore or any further is something that we need to be thankful for too. Guys, if you've helped people and you've put so much energy and effort into it, I'm telling you guys right now, you have made such a huge impact. You may not see it because nothing changed, but the fact that it didn't change is such a huge thing because they didn't tumble down the hill.
I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you. Come on!
And I'm telling you guys have done such an amazing thing, and I'm sure many of you have done that for your friends and family in 2020. But now here in 2021, I hope that we can change our perception of how we've helped people. That sometimes helping people is not like all of a sudden they're back on their feet again and they're back doing things that they've never done before. But even if they're in the same position they were before, or even a little bit down, just the fact that you were there, you helped them not to tumble down any further. And if you were the one that got helped, you need to be even more thankful that, man, if this person, this friend or family or God wasn't there, there's no way that I can even be in this position right now. So I hope you guys really enjoyed today's talk. Go ahead, remember, if you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe, hit that notification bell. But more importantly, guys, I really want to hear what you thought about today's talk. Go ahead and write it in the comments, like the video, and if you don't like it, it's okay, all right? Because I can take it, I think, but I might need a friend to help me that I won't tumble down too far if I get too many dislikes. All right, everyone, have an awesome weekend. We'll see you guys again. Bye-bye.